Coming soon to own on video and DVD.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Yep, and that is yet another classic theme song that 90s babies will forever remember. And if you remember it, you're probably a 90s kid that grew up watching Shawn and Marlon Wayans in the Wayans Brothers show.
You look like a damn slave. Stop crying.
I'm D.D. Conway, and let's talk about the top 6 reasons we love the Wayans Brothers show. At number 6, the theme song. To say that you watched this show and you didn't like the theme song is crazy. Part of the biggest reason why many of us tuned in was to catch the beginning of this theme song.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
Legendary. I honestly feel that not having this theme song then changes the show. Although not hella drastically, but it still hits different.
It different.
If we didn't have it from the beginning, I can promise you it wouldn't be the same. At number 5, appealing to the culture. I'll be straight up. I don't think that the Wayans Brothers show was trying to appeal to the majority.
Thank y'all for coming. White power!
I think they were specifically trying to appeal specifically to the African American audience. Where many shows would do things to make sure that they appeal to a white audience, the Wayans Brothers show doesn't, and it made it even funnier.
Break yourself! Give me your money! That's right, Jesus!
From the jokes to the clothes to just even the situations that they stayed in.
So you dating my sister, huh, Marlon?
Damn Skippy black in the hat.
The Wayans Brothers show stayed true to how black people would handle certain situations, even if it were just a little exaggerated. The Wayans Brothers show was of the culture and chose to relate to a specific group of people. They weren't people pleasers. They did exactly what they wanted and always appealed to the minority, similar to In Living Color. At number 4, guest stars. Well, you know how I said that, the Wayans Brothers show didn't try to appeal to the majority? I think that their decision on guest stars speaks volumes to this, because they didn't go for all the biggest names. They had majority black guest stars, with many being older legends like Pam Grier, Thea Vidal, Bill Cobb, and Bookman himself, Johnny Brown. Some might not know who these people are, but to the minority, they are legends in our eyes that we might not have gotten to see as much around that time. These guest stars, many of the times, made us realize that they were stars from 70 shows and times before, which will cause us to go back and look. Number 3, comedy and antics. The Wayans Bros themselves were already funny as hell. We knew them from movies like Scary Movie and Don't Be a Menace.
She had the fat ass, son. I mean, it was like bang!
How close were you to the victim?
Real close. Until the roofies wore off. Then she...
However, we really got to see how good Marlon and Sean were.
Pop that booty, booty, booty. Pop that booty, booty, booty. Shake that booty, booty, booty. Bring that booty, booty, booty. Pop that pop to the pop. Pop that pop to the pop. Bring that booty to the pop. Bring it around, up and down, shake it up.
It's Tucker.
It just so happened that we would end up getting more than what we asked for, because the whole cast was funny as hell. You can count on the physical style comedy of Marlon to have you crying laughing, or you could have Sean being witty as hell with his mouth.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Nigga, you gay.
All made the show great. Characters from Pops to D. You could count on a variety of characters to make you cry laughing. At number 2, Pops. First thing first, rest in peace John Witherspoon. His impact on many black shows and movies will be missed dearly. When you tuned in to watch this, the one character you couldn't say you disliked was Pops.
What you talking about? Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones are still out there making that paper.
Pops was funny as hell. Whether it's him making fun of Shawn and Marlon,
What's going on here? Somebody set tripping up in here? Huh? You set tripping? West Side!
or even giving advice. Pops was a character that we loved because he was like a Pops and or some type of character in the black community that we knew of. Maybe slightly exaggerated. When we tuned in, we wanted nothing more to see Pops pull out the belt.
Fondest memories of your childhood.
What's that, Pops?
Whipping your ass.
Last but not least, the greatest song ever written.
Bang, 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 you better run for cover, you sweet. When my love goes bang, 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 it's gonna be you and me again.
At number 1, we got Marlon and Shawn. The Wayans family is known to be funny. Keenan and Damon were already big names as well as their sister Kim. What made this show so good was the fact that we got to see Marlon and Shawn come into their own. No more supporting characters. They now got the chance to show us they could be funny and keep an audience engaged themselves. It was more than just a lot of comedy. We got to see them in a way that I don't feel we got to see the other family members. We got to see that they could be more than just funny guys from a hilarious-ass family. We got to see them as actors, not just as comedians, but actors with range that showed when it's time to be serious, they could. We tuned in to watch the Wayans Bros for the laughs, but we left with more fun and life lessons.